I'm so grateful to get to facilitate leadership development. It is something I've been doing for a long, long time and have now built a business around it. And gosh, I love the work and find it so fulfilling. So I was grateful recently to get to spend a full day and a half in person with about 100 leaders at MasterCard in St. Louis as part of a leadership roadshow. And many of these leaders were people that I'd connected with during a virtual growth experience. So it was so good to get to pour into them in person. And just as we were getting ready to kick off, one of the participants asked me, "Hey, Andrea, what are you going to teach us today?" And it's a question I get regularly as a facilitator. So I always remind leaders that I have nothing to teach anyone about leadership. After all, leadership development is self development. So my role is always to point them back to themselves and the light within them. As poet Audre Lorde said, you cannot use someone else's fire. You can only use your own. And in order to do that, you must first be willing to believe you have it. So that is my purpose as a coach and a facilitator. And actually, I think that's the purpose of all leaders, not to give someone else our fire. We can't do that. They can only use their own. And so reminding them of the goodness and the strength and the gifts, the God given gifts within each and every person. That's the role of leaders. That's my role as a coach and a facilitator. But they must first be willing to believe they have it. So our role is to remind them and to nurture the fire within us, to model that, to talk about it. So here's to finding your own fire today, to believing that you have it and modeling it for others so that you can show them their own. What a great way to take care of yourself and ultimately each other.